We want to thank you and welcome you out to Lantana Park, one of our newest parks in the area. About 10 years ago, we were talking about how to revitalize this area of town and started talking about how to revitalize North Huntsville. And one of the things became apparent as you came in here, there were a lot of older buildings which had served their economic life and were not able to keep up with the economy of the times. And so we slowly but surely, the city of Huntsville purchased portions of these buildings out here, and as we have purchased all the way up to where you see to the north of you, we put a park in here because it's a welcoming park. It's a way to welcome people into North Huntsville. And as we did that, we were able to help change perception as you came in. The park gives you a great entrance into the area and also gives you something to look at to say, wow, what a great area I'm coming into. So we are just now at the culmination of that. We have a lot of other pieces that will happen with this, and I think Steve Ivey is our Director of Parks and Recreation. He's been one of the people who has developed this park as it's come along. And I'd love Steve Ivey to come up and talk to us about the park. And then our mural artist, Darius Hammonds, will come up and talk about the art here. And Council President Devin Keith is going to talk to us too about the importance of this park in this area. We'll start with Devin, since he ranks all of us as Council President, Devin Keith, and then we'll go to Steve Ivey. Thank you for coming.
Let me say, we really came at the right time. I was wondering why they put it at 2 and not at 2 in the morning. I'm glad that it's not too humid right now. 2, I want to say to everybody who is here, this represents, if some of you were still at the stations not too long ago, there was a Rosa Sharon that was here, Ace Hardware, and other locations. The community behind me needs to get a lot of the glory and respect for where we are today. Their complaints and their concerns led to a conversation that happened about maybe 3.5 years ago about creating something that was the increase of quality of life. And though she's not here, Miss Allison Dillenjocken of the Arts Council was very, very integral. Colonel Hamilton to be commended as well about not just putting something back here that was too passive but intentional. As we bring up the artists, I remember calling her about a year ago, it felt like, and begging for her to start her creative juices to create something that will be the introduction of what we will be announcing further along this year. As we talk about what this art park will be and as we name it and in cohesion with the West Arbor community, I think everybody has to understand that as we saw blight in this area, redeveloping it for people to have increased not only the property value, but also, as the mayor alluded to, that the public perception was important, that not just people of Northwest Huntsville will be proud of, but also people of the city of Huntsville. So thank you all as we sort of culminate this moment to start a commitment to do something totally different. It's not only just for the people of Northwest Huntsville, for all of Huntsville. So thank you for being here, and we look forward to having you again very soon for the announcement of what is to come next. And I'll hand over to Mr. Ivey.
First, I want to thank the mayor and Devin for their vision. Anytime we can add green space to the city of Huntsville, we're happy to play a part of it. This park, like they said, was a blight area. Now it's a green space area, a passive area. We envision having benches and sidewalks and an area that people can come and enjoy themselves. And here again, this will just be a passive park that will add to the quality of life for the citizens of Huntsville. We're real excited, and like we said, at the later on, we'll be revealing different parts of what's coming next. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce the artist.
Hello, just to introduce myself, my name is Daria Hannon. I'm the artist of my business, Moso Arts LLC. And also to introduce my work, Soar High. This concept was created, I believe, in October last year, I believe. And even with this concept, I wanted to convey a message that was refreshing but also encouraging. And I wanted to encourage bypassers or anyone that was passing by or walking around. I wanted to encourage people to keep soaring. So whether it's for their dreams, purpose, happiness, peace, or joy, I just wanted to let the Huntsville community know, and individuals as well, to keep soaring high.